Hey everyone, this is T Rose, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about an issue that I find quite common, and that is over twisting of the locks. Now, I'll be the first to admit that I have been guilty of this in the past. During my first go round with locks back in 2008, I was so overly obsessed with keeping my locks looking sleek, looking like they were freshly done or like I just stepped out of the salon. And I didn't realize that I was doing myself a huge disservice by constantly twisting my hair. Now, I used to get so frustrated because of my hair type. Now, I believe I told you guys in a previous video, I have like a 3C hair type with a 3C for a mixture in the middle. So I would get so frustrated after twisting my hair and then it looked like it was not twisted, or it just looked loose or kind of fuzzy. So that prompted me to keep my hands in my hair, twisting my hair. But I learned quickly, and when I say quickly, I mean very quickly, within the first couple of months, that this was not the right thing to do because I caused some of my locks to thin out. Now we know that with thinning locks, that can ultimately lead to breakage. Now, we want our hair to grow healthy. We want our locks to be healthy. We want our locks to be strong. So, we don't need to be in our hair doing too much with it. Just leave the hair alone sometimes. Let it do what it is going to do naturally. So, you don't need to constantly retwist. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. Now, another thing that I consider, not sure about anyone else, but I consider it to be a huge no-no in my book because I had to learn it the hard way. Come closer, come closer. Stop tying knots in thinning or damaged locks. No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Stop tying knots in thinning or damaged locks. Now, back when I first started my locks, when I first went through this lock journey back in 2008, I was not experienced with locks. So I took the advice of someone that I felt was experienced. They, had been in the mature lock stage for, quite a few years. So I thought that they, were experienced enough that I could take the advice from them. And they told me to, hey, go ahead and put a knot in that if it's thinning. You don't want it to break off. Well, I went ahead, I took their advice, I did it, and I learned very quickly that that was not the right thing to do because a couple of minutes after I did it, and I do mean literally just like within a couple of minutes, the hair broke right off. So it actually led to hair breakage anyway. Now, if you have damaged locks, thinning locks, and you're not quite sure what to do about it, then you may want to seek the assistance of a loctician, someone who knows what they're doing and can help you out with it. So, what did we learn today? First of all, let us stop over twisting our hair. Let's keep our hands out of our hair sometimes and just let it do what it's going to do naturally. Another thing, don't tie knots in what? That's right, thinning or damaged locks, because it's going to ultimately lead to hair breakage. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. And I want you guys to look out for new videos that I'm going to have, new hair tutorials. Hopefully soon we'll have a few interviews with other people on different stages of their lock journey. And as always, be blessed,